The male delusion. There are no males here. There are just females with different anatomy. Despite the nagging inkling of this fact, the illusion of misplaced masculinity keeps on pushing them to conquer holes, making it very difficult for them to surrender. No receiving, no revolution. All the meaningless in and outs only increase the frustration and notions of inadequacy, as they find themselves incapable of achieving their objective of establishing supremacy over the being they are desperately trying to penetrate. Kelowna, where are you? Kelowna, come here. Come. Okay, she's there. A real male is like Shiv, one who can really penetrate, one who really knows, thus qualified for imparting anything from sperm to knowledge. For the females, patriarchy and fear of woman came about on this planet through the fear of heavy-handed matriarchy. In ancient civilization like those of Aryan, Alpha, Draconis, etc., then the patriarchy got overbearing and gave birth to a recent phenomenon called modern woman's lib. It basically was all about empowering females through, first, being financially independent, which meant they do regular jobs like males, which, as one would expect, made them more butch and corroded their femininity. So woman's lib actually turned out to be a war against femininity. It also ended up helping the evil system. The more bodies at work, the better. An impression was given that a surefire way to reach equality with males was to encourage females to do things which men do. Get drunk and have as much sex as they wanted, with as many as they wanted. And the females actually went out and did it. Loads of sedation and pills of all kinds were required in order to do it, but it was done anyways. But was there a gain in sleeping with every Tom, Dick, and Harry? Was there a gain? Didn't all the one-night stand turn out to be hollow, gross experiences? Was anything... Hold on, I gotta make an intervention. Was anything really... Yeah, we're gonna go, Gavin, because I think there's lots of... Yeah, you're getting eaten alive now. You should have put pants on. So, but was there a gain in sleeping with every dumb Dick and Harry? Didn't all the one-night stand turn out to be hollow, gross experiences? Was anything really gain except the meaning of one's own body and image? Woman's lib was on the surface about women's empowerment, but it was actually about their disempowerment. The original power of women had always been there since separation of the sexes, and it lay in choosing which way direction the gene pool moved progress. They choose who they would breed with, and in doing so, they decided which qualities would be carried forward. This is how Bene Gesserit controls the gene's flow in Dune. This choice was what males were always afraid of. It made the males work hard to inculcate higher divine qualities which were more appealing to their female counterparts. Just like a peacock and not peahen works on the plumage and then sing to make himself worthy. Women basically willingly dropped themselves from this pedestal in the name of woman's lib and lost all grace and dignity. The more Tom and Dick and Harrys they slept with, The more the boundaries disappeared and the more they were willing to do anything, including commoditize, prostitute themselves in guise of advertising, entertainment, fashion, etc., etc. With the proceeding, as they didn't have to work on themselves anymore, they were enough drunken variety of the female species now roaming the streets. And it was hyper easy to get lucky and get laid. Only quality they now needed to work on was flattery and superficiality. And superficiality, this was helpful in women, getting fleeting temporary ego massages, but surely was not helpful for the gene pool's evolution, as the offspring of such unions were always going to be of low quality. When a female sleeps with a male, they are basically saying to them, we being the receptive vehicle as nature designed, want you to embed us. We want something from you. Kelowna, come on. The male has something important to give. The male has important something to give. Any normal male gets confidence from this OK stamp. He feels he has something important to give. So females actually end up raising the confidence of low quality males. Hold on, I'm not done. Violence, barbarism, devoluting stupidity follow. So women's lib actually was a movement for the decline and devolution of the race through losing the perceptive of educated choice. In ancient Vedic tales, the women usually choose their husband in a ceremony called Swayamvar. They basically choose whoever they thought was the best specimen, or didn't choose any if they thought no one was good enough. That to me was real woman's lib. It's only since the Dark Ages sets in, did the concept of arranged marriages arise in the East. In the West, the woman lost all discrimination. An easy thing to do when you are doing all the nonsense that men do with equal gusto. Now this situation has reached such a level that even 14, 15-year-old schoolgirls look weary and worked out through behaving like professional prostitute. I don't see any empowerment in this. It's just an easy descent into the abyss of hell. The only way out, restoration of dignity through self-discipline and pursuit of the higher. He's out.